Hello and welcome to our advanced mathematics class. So today in this class we are going to discuss more questions, how to solve them. We were solving exercise 7.2, that is trigonometry of advanced mathematics. Up to question number 7 we have discussed already in our previous videos. Now today we are going to discuss from 8 number onwards. So let's begin. Get ready with your notebook, textbook and go to your study table. All right. The question says show that, I have written out the question, show that cos of alpha minus sine of alpha multiplied with cos twice alpha minus sine twice alpha, it gives cos alpha minus sine thrice alpha. It's a very simple one. Let's see. So we are going to start with this left hand side. I have written here left hand side, look at cos of alpha minus sine of alpha whole into cos of twice alpha minus sine of twice alpha. If you just multiply it and arrange it, then you will see what is it. Cos of alpha into cos of twice alpha, I am going to multiply and keep together, that is cos of alpha into cos of twice alpha, then minus sine of alpha, minus into minus plus sine of alpha into sine of twice alpha, sine of alpha into sine of twice alpha. I am going to keep this portion together, then plus cos alpha sine twice alpha, so plus into minus is minus, sine alpha cos twice alpha, then plus into minus is minus, cos alpha sine twice alpha. Okay, if you consider alpha to be A and twice alpha to be B, then what it is of the form, look at cos A into cos B plus sine A into sine B, isn't it? Cos A into cos B plus sine A into sine B, you know that is cos A minus B. So you can write here cos A minus B, that is alpha minus twice alpha. Is that okay? Then similar way, take minus common here, and once you do so, then it will become sine alpha sine twice alpha, sorry, cos twice alpha, sine alpha into cos twice alpha, cos twice alpha, then plus cos alpha into sine twice alpha. So it is of the form sin A cos B. Since alpha is considered as A and twice alpha is considered as B, so it will be of the form sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So you know that sin A cos B plus cos A sin B is sin A plus B. Cos of minus alpha minus, this will be of the form sin A plus B, that is alpha plus twice alpha. Ultimately, cos of minus alpha is equals to, all of you know that cos of minus alpha is only cos alpha, then minus sine of alpha plus 2 alpha, that is 3 alpha. Okay, so cos of alpha is minus cos alpha. It is because, look at this side, for this theta, cos theta is positive value, but this theta also, look at, for this theta, this is minus theta. All right, if you move anti-clockwise, angles are considered positive, and if you move clockwise, the angles are considered negative. Okay, according to ASTC, it says that in the first quadrant all the ratios, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. In the second quadrant only sine is positive, rest sine and its reciprocal, that is cosine, cosec is positive, rest all are negative. In the third quadrant t, that means tan and its reciprocals, that is cot, are positive, rest all are negative. Then in this quadrant, that is fourth quadrant, cos and its reciprocal, that is sec, are positive, rest all are negative. Since it is minus theta or minus alpha will come in the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant cos value is positive, so cos of minus alpha is also plus alpha, plus cos of alpha. Okay, so cos of negative angle will give you the positive cos alpha. Hope you have got the right hand side. This is the right hand side, cos alpha minus sine thrice alpha, that is right hand side. All right. Now soon after this we are going to check the second one. Look at the ninth question. Show that 1 plus tan twice a into tan a is equals to tan twice a into tan cot a minus 1 is equals to sec twice a. So this question is given in two parts. This part is equals to this part is equals to this part. Okay. So what will we do? We will start with this part and we'll prove that this part is equals to sec twice a. ঠিক আছে, তো এইটো পার্টৰ পৰা আমি স্টার্ট কৰিম, এইটো পার্টৰ পৰা স্টার্ট কৰি পেলাই আমি কি কৰিম, ইয়াক sec twice a বুলি প্ৰুফ কৰিলাম। তাৰপিছত আকৌ মিডল পার্টৰ পৰা আমি স্টার্ট কৰিম, মিডল পার্টৰ পৰা স্টার্ট কৰি পেলাই আমি ইয়াক sec twice a হয় বুলি প্ৰুফ কৰি দিম। So it's a very simple one. You will enjoy this. Look at how to do this. আমি left hand side will লিখি দিওঁ, we are going to write left hand side as 1 plus tan twice a into tan a. All right. So as all of you know that in our trigonometric relations we have already learned that sin a by cos a is equals to tan a. All right. Sin a by cos a is equals to tan a. We are going to apply the same in this case. That is, sin a by cos a is equals to tan a. That means tan twice a will be sin twice a by cos twice a plus sin twice a by cos twice a. Is that okay? Into tan a can be written as sin a by cos a. After that we are going to take LCM. एक बार हमें LCM ले लो, ठीक है? तो यहाँ से अगर हम LCM ले लेते हैं तो क्या होगा, ये नीचे होगा cos twice a into cos a और इधर एक क्रॉस हो करके, आप सभी को पता है LCM कैसे लेना है, विंग एडवांस्ड मैथमेटिक्स और विंग हायर सेकेंडरी फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट्स, आई नीड नॉट टू शो यू हाउ टू टेक द एलसीएम आई थिंक। तो ये साइन ट्वाइस ए इंटू साइन ए बन गया, ठीक है। अभी आपको देखना है कि ये ऊपर वाला क्या होता है। वी विल कंसिडर लेट twice a as only a and twice a as b, suppose, okay, और theta 1 a as theta 2। तो क्या होगा, cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 sin theta 2, it will be of the form cos theta 1 minus theta 2। so ultimately it will be cos twice a minus a बन जाएगा, और नीचे जो है cos twice a into cos a। so twice a minus a, all of you know that is a only, so cos of a by cos of twice a into cos of a। so ये cos of a cancel हो गया, so 1 by cos twice a, 1 by cos twice a। so 1 by cos twice a, you know 1 by cos a is equals to sec a। so 1 by cos twice a is equals to sec twice a। isn't it our right hand side? yes, it's our right hand side, sec twice a। look at, ठीक है। तो जो मिडिल वाला पार्ट है, इससे भी अगर आप ठीक उसी तरीके से आप स्टार्ट करोगे तो द सेम आंसर यू आर गोइंग टू गेट। सो लेट मी डू दैट वन आल्सो। आई होप यू हैव रिटन दिस पार्ट। अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द मिडिल पार्ट। अगेन वी विल राइट again the middle part is tan twice a into cot a minus 1। so what is tan twice a? yes, it is sin twice a by cos twice a into, sorry, that is cot, I have written cos, cot a। cot a means, okay, cot a is the reciprocal of tan a। if, look at, you must understand this one, if sin a by cos a is equals to tan a, then its reciprocal cos a by sin a is equals to cot a। so tan, its reciprocal is cot, so if tan is sin a by cos a, cot a will be cos a by sin a, just its reciprocal। So we have written tan twice a is equals to sin twice a by cos twice a. Similar way, cot a can be written as cos a by sin a. So let's write cos a by sin a. Minus 1 is there, let it be. Okay, be careful, you cannot cut this, you cannot do like that, no, sin twice a and sin a, don't cut it, you cannot cut. These are angles, angles cannot be cancelled, alright, and they cannot be divided, right, and this is cos twice a and that is cos a, so you cannot divide it, so let it be. Now take LCM. In this stage, if you take LCM, then it will be cos twice a into sin a. The upper part will be sin twice a into cos a minus cos twice a into sin a. कैसा दिखाई दे रहा है आप लोगों को? sin theta 1 into cos theta, sin a cos b, it is like that, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So it is of the form sin a minus b. Yes, all of you know that is sin. In my previous class, I have already discussed about the identities. So I'm not going to show you the identity here in this video. If you want to see, you just go to the previous videos where all the identities are discussed. All right. So sin a cos b minus cos a sin b can be written as sin a minus b. That is twice a minus a. The downside there is cos twice a into sin a. So sin twice a minus a, from sin 2 times a minus 1 time a is reduced, so it will be sin a only, and downside there is cos twice a into sin a. Now look at sin a cancelled, on top there is 1 by cos twice a. Look at 1 by cos a is equals to sec a, then 1 by cos twice a will be equals to sec twice a, so it will be sec twice a. Isn't it our right hand side? Yes, it is our right hand side. So hope you have understood the solution. It's very simple. I think you will understand. Now let us discuss the 10th question. What is the 10 number question? So this is the question number 10. Look at cos 9 degree, yes, actually cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree divided by cos 9 degree minus sin 9 degree is equals to tan 54 degree. I have not written here degree, it should be written there, okay. Cos 9 degree, sin 9 degree, cos 9 degree, sin 9 degree, that is tan 54 degree. So this kind of questions are very really interesting and very easy also to solve. So let's see how to solve, and this kind of questions are there, 1 or 2 more questions are there. So if I solve the first question, I hope you can solve the second question or the rest question. In such question, this kind of questions can be solved from both the left hand side or right hand side onward, but if you start with the right hand side, then the solution would become, I think for the beginners, the solution would become very easier. So let us begin with the right hand side. We have the right hand side as tan 54 degree. Tan 54 degree, I am going to write like a tan 54 degree. Alright. Okay, now tan 54 degree, can we break it as 45 and 9? Yes, because we know that 54 is equals to 45 plus 9 degree. 54 degree can be written as 45 degree plus 9 degree. Is that okay? Now, if we break this angle 54 into 45 and 9, then what would we get? Let's see. Tan 45 degree plus 9 degree. As soon as we break 54 as 45 plus 9 degree, it becomes tan A plus B type. You know tan A plus B is? Yes, tan A plus B, we have an identity. Okay, can we apply that identity here? Of course we can. How can we? What was the identity? Let us understand the identity first, as identities are already discussed in our previous classes. So it would be better if you have remembered. I told you that identities must in trigonometry. If you understood the identities, then it's a very interesting one. Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. That was the identity. So let us apply the same identity here also. It It is of the form tan A plus B. So tan A, tan 45 degree plus tan B, that is tan 9 degree, divided by 1 minus tan A, that is tan 45, into tan B, that is tan 9. Again, one more thing you have learned, that tan 45 degree is equals to 1. Tan 45 degree is equals to 1. Okay, so these values I have shown how to write the values using the method, no, thumb method or hand method, right, fingers method. So trick to remember the trigonometric values. In that video, if you go through, then you will be understanding how tan 45 degrees equals to 1 we have written. Actually these are the proofs are also available. Tan 45 degrees equals to 1 we can prove also. Okay, later on after solving these questions, how to prove those type of things, tan 45 degrees equals to 1, how to prove, or sin 45 degree equals to 1 by root over 2, how to prove that. The proofs are available in general mathematics chapter 8 also, and in advanced mathematics also. If you wish, you can prove it very easily. All right, proofs are same. It doesn't matter whether general mathematics or advanced mathematics. Mathematics is mathematics. All right, anywhere else. So now tan 45 degree, we know that is 1, so we can substitute the value. Tan 45 degree is 1 plus tan 9 degree divided by 1 minus tan 45 degree is 1 into tan 9 is tan 9 degree. Okay, but still we are far away from the answer, right, left hand side. So what can we write? See, you know that tan theta is equals to sin theta by cos theta. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to write tan in the form of, or in terms of sin and cos. Okay, so instead of writing tan 9 degree, 1 plus tan, instead of writing tan 9 degree, we can write sin 9 degree by cos 9 degree. Sin 9 degree by cos 9 degree divided by 1 minus, this is also sin 9 degree by cos 9 degree. Is that okay? Now let us take LCM on the numerator part and the denominator part separately. After that, next is your answer. Can I rub this portion? This LCM part I am going to write this side. Okay, after this what will happen? The numerator part, look at 1 plus sin 9 by cos 9. If you take LCM, then it will be cos 9 degree, this side it will be cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree. The denominator part, 1 minus sin 9 by cos 9. If you take LCM, then it will be cos 9 degree minus sin 9 degree divided by cos 9 degree. See, its denominator is cos 9 degree, its denominator is also cos 9 degree. So both the cos denominators can be cancelled. Ultimately, we have cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree whole divided by cos 9 degree minus sin 9 degree. Isn't it the answer? Left hand side, yes, cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree divided by cos 9 degree minus sin 9 degree. The same. All right, this is the left hand side. Sorry, this is the left hand side. We started with the right hand side and we obtained the left hand side part. Okay, so hope you have understood the solution. The next question, tan B is there and tan number 2 is there. I'll show you, I'll give you on the hint how to solve that. Okay. Okay, this is the next question. Cos 10 degree minus sin 10 degree divided by cos 10 degree plus sin 10 degree is equals to tan 35 degree. I'm not going to solve this for you. You have to solve it yourself. Just I'm going to show how to solve or the hint. 35 degree is there, so tan 35 we can write, tan 35 degree we can write as tan 45 degree minus 10 degree. All right, now it is of the form tan A minus B. Tan A minus B, the identity was there, that is tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Alright, so this identity we are going to apply here. After that, the same process we will do whatever we did for the tan number 1 question. Okay, so hope you will try this. After this, we are going to solve question number 11 of your textbook. That is, if A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degree, then prove that tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equals to tan A into tan B into tan C. Okay. Okay, this is the question. Now look at if A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degree, then prove that tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equals to tan A into tan B into tan C. Okay, so let's see how to solve this question. Solution. We will start with this clue, that is A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degree. Let us start since or given A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degree. You just keep A plus B here and C let us shift the other side, then it will become A plus B is equals to 180 minus C. Alright, up to this understood, I think. It's a very simple basic thing. Now let us multiply tan both the sides. Okay, tan, not I'm asking to multiply tan, not 10, not this. Okay, so let's multiply tan both the sides, then it will become tan A plus B, tan A plus B, and here also it's not the meaning, the meaning is not multiplying, it is tan A plus B we are taking, and this side also tan A 180 degree minus C we are taking. It is of the form tan A plus B. Direct we can apply the identity, that will be tan A plus tan B whole divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. 1 minus tan A into tan B. And the other side, that is tan 180 degree minus theta. Yes, if you have gone through the ASTC identities, tan 180 degree is this, minus theta will come to the second quadrant itself. Tan 180 degree, if a line is, if a rotating ray, revolving ray is coming and then it will come here, it will reach here, then it will make an angle 180 degree with the x-axis. Okay, then minus C, that means it will again go back. Okay, that means it will lie in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant tan is negative, so it will become minus tan C. Okay, if you are not clear with this ASTC, you are asked to go through the ASTC identities exercise just before exercise 7.1 in advanced mathematics. In general mathematics also it is given, but it is given only for the acute angle, that is 90 degree minus theta, it is mentioned there. But in advanced mathematics, all these angles up to 360 degree plus theta you have to learn. That means in all there will be 48 identities. Alright, and these identities are very simple, I said in some videos here before also. Now the very next step will be, we are going to multiply, cross multiply. This portion will be multiplied with that portion and this will remain here. That means tan A plus tan B will be equals to, let us multiply this portion within minus tan C. 1 into minus tan C will give you minus tan C itself. Minus into minus is plus. Tan A into tan B into tan C it will be tan A into tan B into tan C. Alright, so minus tan C, we are going to shift this side, then it will be tan A plus tan B plus tan C. Negative tan C, when comes this side it will become positive tan C, and the other side there will be tan A, tan B and tan C. Is that okay? So tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equals to tan A into tan B into tan C. This is what to prove. Tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equals to tan A into tan B into tan C. So see how simple the solution is. Alright, so hope you have enjoyed the solution. After this, question number 12 we are going to solve. Okay, now let's see, this is very interesting one. Sine, given that a plus b plus c is equals to 180 degree. All right, and one more clue is given, that is sine a plus sine b into cos c is equals to 0. In some books it is written as sine b into sine c, it will be cos c. Okay, if it is sine c written in the textbook, you just change it to cos c. Then you were asked to prove that 2 times tan b plus tan c is equals to 0. That is the question. So very interesting one. We are going, let us begin with the given clue, that is given it is a plus b plus c is equals to 180 degree. Let us keep b plus c this side, b plus c, a let us shift to the other side, then it would be 180 degree minus a. Alright, now let us multiply sine both the sides, then it will be, let us take sine of b plus c, sine of b plus c and sine of 180 degree minus a. All of you know sine 180 degree minus a is ASTC, sine 180 degree minus a, it will lie in the second quadrant, and second quadrant sine is positive, so sine a it will be. Sine b plus c is equals to sine a. Let us make it as a question number 1. And one more clue is given, let us take that clue to be question number 2. Also, what is given? Yes, sine a plus sine b into cos c is equals to 0. That is given. We are considering that as a question number 2. Now let us begin with this portion, that is tan b plus tan c. That is the left hand side we are going to start with. Okay, so begin with the left hand side part. The left hand side part will be, now left hand side we will write, now left hand side. Sorry, the left hand side part was 2 times of tan b plus tan c, 2 times of tan b plus tan c. Alright, so let us convert, let us transform tan, or let us write tan in terms of sine and cos. If we do so, then it will be, tan b can be written as sine b by cos b, so 2 times of sine b by cos b, sine b by cos b, alright, plus it will be sine c by cos c. Okay, after that let us take LCM. If we take LCM, then it will be, so LCM will be cos b into cos c. If you take LCM, then it will be, look at here, cos b into cos c, and if you cos b cancel, you think cos c into sine b, that is 2 sine b into cos c, plus it will be cos c cancel, cos b into sine c, cos b into sine c. So hope you have understood how I have taken the LCM. After that, the denominator part will remain as it is, cos b into cos c, but numerator part, look at that is, this is 2 times sine b into cos c. If we split it, then we can write it as 2 times sine b into sine cos c. That means sine b cos c plus sine b cos c, sine b cos c plus sine b cos c, sine b cos c plus sine b cos c. Alright, again cos b sin c is already there, so cos b sin c. Okay, so what is the advantage of writing like this? The advantage will be, look at, this is cos b sin b cos c, and this is cos b sin c. It is of the form sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. It is of the identity will be sin a plus b. Okay, let us apply. I am going to rub this, rub the upper portion, so that you can understand the solution. Hope you have written up to here. Okay, I am going to wrap this question. We have to show that 2 tan b plus tan c is equals to 0. I am going to solve here. Okay, within this space it will be done. Let us do, it is sin b cos c, sin b cos c plus sin b cos c plus cos b sin c. It will be of the form sin b plus c. The denominator part is already cos b cos c, cos b into cos c. Okay, now look at sin b plus c, sin b plus c, sin b plus c is equals to what? Sin b plus c is equals to sin a. We have already obtained as a question number 1. So can it be replaced? Sin b plus c can be replaced by sin a. Yes, it can be replaced by sin a. Sin b plus c can be replaced by sin a. Sin b into cos c plus it can be replaced by sin a divided by cos b into cos c. Now look at sin b cos c plus sin a, sin b cos c plus sin b cos c plus sin a. Look at sin b cos c plus sin a is equals to 0. So numerator part is 0. Applying equation number 2. This is using question 1, and here we are going to apply equation 2, use equation 2, that is cos b 0 by cos b into cos c. As you have seen, the numerator part is equals to 0, which is already given in the question as the clue, and we have made it as a question number 2. We are going to apply that one. In the numerator part it is 0 now. So I have written here using question 2. Okay, and you have got the solution, that is 0 divided by anything, it is ultimately 0, and that was the right hand side part of the solution. That was left hand side part. With the left hand side part we have started like this, and we obtained the right hand side part, which was given as 0. So hope you have understood the solution to this question. So see how easy the solution is also here also. Now next question, let's see. Okay, this is the 13th question, and the question is we are given 2 clues here, that is alpha plus beta is equals to theta. All right, and the second clue is alpha minus beta is equals to x. You were asked, and one more clue, third clue, that is tan alpha is to tan beta is equals to k. Then you were asked to prove that, then you were asked to show that sin x is equals to k minus 1 by k plus 1 into sin theta. It's a very simple one. Let us solve this. Given, we will write the clues. Given alpha plus beta is equals to theta, and one more clue is given, that is alpha minus beta is equals to x. Let it be. Also that is tan alpha is to tan beta is equals to k. What did you think? Tan alpha can be written as sin alpha by cos alpha is to, that side tan beta can be written as sin beta by cos beta is equals to k, is equals to k. Hope you have understood. This is divided by, if you write the into, suppose a by b divided by c by d is there with you. If you multiply, write the multiply a by b, then it will become d by c, right? It will revise. Here also if you write multiply, then it will get reversed. So sin alpha cos beta by cos alpha sin beta is equals to k. K by nothing is there, that means actually k is nothing is there, means is to 1 will always be there. Okay, if it is not written means, and then also it will be here. So we can write k by 1. Okay, after this let us write componendo and dividendo of this, then because the clue is given already, the k minus 1 by k plus 1. So k minus 1 by k plus 1, in this format we are going to express. Once you do so, it will, this part will come numerator by numerator, sin alpha into cos beta, sin alpha into cos beta minus plus denominator by denominator, cos alpha into sin beta by cos alpha into sin beta. That's it. Also numerator by numerator, k by k minus plus 1 by 1, denominator by denominator. All right. In this format we have written, look at k minus 1 by k plus 1. And this side also we are applying the same. Is that okay? Now once you write like this, the numerator part of the left hand side becomes sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is equals to sin A minus B. Sin A minus B, A minus B. Then downside it becomes sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. It becomes sin A plus B. Sin A plus B, that is alpha plus beta. That side k minus 1 by k plus 1. Now you know sin A minus B, alpha minus beta, sin alpha minus beta is equals to theta. It is already written in the question, look at. And similar way, alpha minus beta, alpha plus beta is equals to theta, and alpha minus beta is equals to x. It is already given in the clue. So it will become sin theta by sin x, sin theta by sin x is equals to k minus 1 by k plus 1. I am going to show the last line here. Just you cross multiply sin x, sin theta by sin x. This need to be cross multiplied. Sin theta will be equals to k minus 1 by k plus 1 into sin of x. This is the proof that sin x is equals to sorry, we have made a slight mistake. Look at that is sin A minus beta, alpha minus beta. Alpha minus beta is x, so the numerator part it will be x. Alright, and that alpha plus beta is theta, so denominator part will be theta. Then sin x will be equals to, sin x will be equals to, this is sin theta. So sin x equals to k minus 1 by k plus 1 whole into sin theta. That was the solution. Okay, that was to be proved. I hope you have understood up to question number 13. Question 14 onwards we will solve in our next class. So till then you practice these all questions, and especially I would suggest you to go through the identities, because identities must be cleared. If you are confused with the identities, if you have not remembered the identities, it will be quite difficult for you to solve these trigonometric questions. Okay, otherwise the trigonometry is very, very interesting. One of the very interesting topics in mathematics is trigonometry. Okay, so okay then, goodbye.